Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope you are doing well and you are getting prepared for the next exam, that is annual exam. So, students, without further delay, let's get started. Oh, by the way, I am going to cover in this lecture some units related to area and some units related to volume also, and then finally I am going to solve some of the basic problems from your textbook that I have taken from your textbook. And this lecture also includes some three-dimensional pictures like cubic pictures, so you will get it interesting. So without further delay, let's get started. So you all are actually familiar with this kind of diagrams, as I have discussed this kind of diagrams in the last lecture. Those of you who did not see my last lecture, please do not see this lecture. You will not gonna get anything. Just see my previous lecture on measurement, then come here to see this one too. Okay, so in the previous lecture, I showed you the process of going from a unit to a hecto unit, right? And that process is multiply a unit by 100 to get a hecto, right? That is why 100 meters equals to 1 hectometers. Well, these type of things actually work when you are dealing with finding lengths or finding weights. Now, in this case I am going to find this kind of transformation but in area units, right? That means I need to go from meter square to hectometer square, or square meter to hectometer square. That means as area is two dimensional, so you cannot multiply it by a 100, right? So you need to multiply it by 100 times 100 to get a square hectometer. That is why you need to multiply it by 200, as area is two dimensional, so you need to multiply it not by 100 but 200. So 100 times 100 square meter is actually 1 square hectometer. And students, listen to this very carefully, that 1 square hectometer can also be called a hector. That means hector is nothing but a 1 square hectometer. Most of the people will call that square hectometer a hector, because hector is the most popular one. So 1 hector equals to 100 times 100 square meter, and 100 times 100 is 10,000 square meter. So for now you all know that the hector is actually a unit of area, right? So because 1 hector equals to 10,000 square meters, or 100 times 100. So if you are having a field of length 100 meter and breadth 100 meter, then the area, that means 100 times 100 or 10,000 square meters, will be your 1 hectare, right? So for now you know that hectare is actually the area of a unit of the area. Okay, and there is another popular unit of area that is mostly connected to hectare is acre, and there is a beautiful relationship between hectare and acre, and that is 1 hectare equals to 2.47 acre. I have seen that last line hit into your exam papers most of the times, and the most important formula for measuring units, right? 1 hectare equals to 2.47 acre. This is not just important for class 7. I have seen that last line in on all other classes, right? So let us now solve some basic problems from our textbook. Okay, the base and height of a parallelogram are 40 meters and 50 meters respectively. Determine the area of the parallelogram in hectare unit. By the way, I forgot to mention the textbook math number here. So don't think that I have taken this problem from another book. So this is actually a problem from your textbook. So let us see the figure first. The base is 40 meters and the height is 50 meters, and you all know that if you multiply the base by its height, you will get the area of the parallelogram. So this is area of parallelogram is actually base times height square unit. Okay, and it, as you can see, that it is 2000 square meters, so the required area is 2000 square meters. Now can you convert this area into hectare unit? This remains as a homework, so please do it, because converting areas into hectare is actually a very important task. Okay students, let us jump forward to our next question. Okay, As you can see, this one is also an area problem, because you can see that 16 acres. Acres is actually an unit for area, right? So a unit for measuring area, like hectares, like square hectometers, like square meters. Acre is also a unit of area. So let us solve this problem. Well, this one is math number 16 from a textbook. 28 metric ton of paddy was produced in Rohim 16 acres of land. What was the production of paddy per acre? So this one is very simple. As you can see, 28 metric ton equals to 28 times 1000 equal to 28,000 kg, and 1 metric ton is 1000 kg. I have discussed this in my previous lecture. So according to the question, 16 acres of land, amount of produced paddy was 28,000 kgs. So for what? So what for 1 acre? So in 1 acre of land, amount of produced paddy was 28,000 over 16 kg, and it is actually 1750 kg, and 1750 kg can be split to 1000 kg plus 750 kg, and you all know that 1000 kg can easily be written as 1 metric ton, and 750 kg as 750 kg. So 1 metric ton 750 kg of paddy was produced in 1 acre of land. Okay, that's cool. Now, as you are all are familiar with the techniques of finding area units, right? So the techniques of finding area units is not multiplying it by 10, but multiply it by 10 times 10, right? So now you will see some basic criteria to find units in volume unit, right? Now we are upgraded, we are going to find now units in volume unit. Now you can see that those two marked things, deci and centi. Now it's clear, deci and centi. So what if you want to go from centi to deci? That means you need to multiply it by 10, right? From if you want to go from hector to kilo, that means you need to multiply hecto by 10 to get kilo. That means 10 hectometer is 1 kilometer. Similarly, 10 decameter equal to 1 hectometer, or I'm going to I'm going to I'm going to have a mistake here. So 10 decimeter equal to 1 decameter. Is there a mistake here? If you find the mistake, you should let me know. 10 decameter 10 decimeter equal to 1 decameter, and I'm sure there is a mistake. You should find it and let me know in the comment section. So if you multiply 10 by a centimeter, then you will get a decimeter. That means 10 centimeter equal to 1 decimeter. This one is correct. That means on your left, if you multiply the left one, you will by 10, then you will get the right one. That was the basic building block, and that building block I have discussed in the previous lecture. So 10 centimeters is actually 1 decimeter. So actually this is not my intention. I do not want to repeat that thing again. What I do want to do, then I want the what is the cubic centimeter to cubic decimeter. I want to find in terms of volume. That means when you go from centi to deci in terms of area, you need to multiply it by not by 10, by 10 times 10. Now in terms of volume, when you want to go from centi to deci, as volume is three dimensional, you multiply 3 tens, not by 1. So 10 times 10 times 10 cubic centimeters is actually 1 cubic decimeters. That's what I'm trying to telling you that. And you must remember that thing, that 1 cubic decimeter is actually a liter. That means 1 liter is actually 10 times 10 times 10, or 1000 cubic centimeter. That means 1000 cubic centimeter is 1 liter. That's the beautiful thing here. As it is beautiful as 1 liter is actually not 1 cubic meter, but it is 1000 cubic centimeter. Okay, so okay, what if I want to go from cubic decimeter to cubic meter? And as you can see, if you multiply that deci by 10, you will get that unit, right? Not that deca. That's the mistake I have done. Okay, if you multiply 10 times 10 times 10, then you will get that unit, but in cubic meters, because you are multiplying 10 three times, so it would be cubic. So 10 times 10 times 10 cubic decimeter is actually 1 cubic meters. This is how actually the units of volume works. And there is actually another very beautiful one. So weight of 1 liter of water is 1 kg. This just memorize that last one. Weight of 1 liter of water is 1 kg. Okay, okay, let's next problem. That And you know that 1 divided by 100 meter equals to 1 centimeter. This is something from the previous lecture. That means if you understand the diagram, well, these things are very easy for you, right? 1 divided by 100 meter is 1 centimeter, and 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. Those of you who are memorizing these things, you will be out of your head in a couple of months, and you cannot fight with these ones with just by memorizing it. What you need to do, you need to understand that diagram that I showed you in the previous lecture, how 1 divided by 100 meter makes 1 centimeter, and why 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. That actually makes sense. Well, do not try to memorize it. Okay, what if I want to find these units in terms of volume? That means I need to cube. I need to cube on both sides of that line too. That means 1 cube means 1 times 1 times 1, and 100 cube means 100 times 100 times 100. That means I need to multiply everything by 3 times, as I am dealing with volume units, right? So 1 meter cube is actually 10 lakh centimeter cube. So, and as you can see that 10 lakh can easily be represented as splitted as 1000 times 1000 centimeter cube equal to 1000 liter. I just multiplied 1000 cubic centimeter equal to 1 centimeter. On both sides I multiplied 1000. Okay, as you can see that from that yellow line I multiplied 1000 on both sides, and 1000 times 1000, and it is 10 lakh, and 10 lakh means 1 meter cube. That means 1000 times 1000 cubic centimeter is actually 1 cubic meter. So 1 cubic meter is actually 1000 liter, not 1 liter, but 1000 cubic centimeter is 1 liter. That line you should memorize. That line, 1000 cubic centimeter equal to 1 liter, as I am going to use that 1000 cubic centimeter equal to 1 liter in my next slide. So these two lines are very important for your MCQ exams. And up to now, if you are not understanding if you are not understanding what is the procedure of finding units from the diagram, just repeatedly see my lectures. And if you are not able to understand after watching 3 or 4 times, then you should let me know. Then I will try to help you in other ways. Okay, so let us solve a problem, and the problem is the volume of a mug is 1500 cubic centimeter, and how many mugs of water will be there in 270 liters of water. Okay, this is question number 20, and volume of a mug is 1500 cubic centimeter. Let us make it an liter. So 1500 cubic centimeter can be converted to 1.5 liter, as 1000 cubic centimeter equal to 1 liter, right? So 1.5 is the volume of a single mug, then, and you have 270 liters of water, then you must need to divide 270 by 1.5 to get your desired number of mugs, and it is 180 number of mugs. Okay, that's so cool and so nice. The important thing here is to remember that 1000 cubic centimeter equals to 1 liter. Okay, let us jump forward to our next question, and this is question number 22 from your book. A family requires 1.25 liters of milk daily. If the price of a liter of milk is taka 52, then how much does the family spend for milk in 30 days? This is the most simplest math. So in 1 day milk requirement is 1.25, in 30-day milk requirement is 37.5, and for a liter you need to cost 52, and for 37.5 you need to cost taka 1950. This is a very simple math. I actually do not know why I added this math into this lecture. Okay, so the most simple one. Okay, as you are seeing, that thing is rotating, right? That thing is rotating 1 2 3, and the last one is 4, and the last one is 4. Okay, the number 6 here represents that we have 6 faces. How many faces? 6 faces, and 4 surrounding it, and the below one, and the upper side 1. So 4 plus 2 is actually 6 faces. We are having 6 faces in this 3-dimensional picture. As by the rotation you have seen, this is actually a box like shape, and this is a very special box, and that is special box with length and breadth, they're equal. In that case, the length is x and the breadth is also x. And a very interesting thing about this kind of shapes is that the height is also actually x, but we do not need the height for this class. What we need actually length and breadth. Okay, now what is the area of the front shape? The shape that has written 6 on it, and the area is x times x is x square. And how many faces do we have here? We have actually total 6 faces, and each face has equal area. So the total surface area of that thing will be 6 times x square, as area of one face is x square and area of 6 faces is 6x square. So 6 times length and times breadth is 6x square. Okay, that's good. And that special shape is called cube. Now let us see that problem. The length of one edge of a cube is 4 meters. Determine the total surface area of the cube. And you all know the total surface area of the cube is 6 times x square if x is the length of one edge of a cube. So here, given the length of one edge of a cube, x equals to 4 meters, and you all know from the previous slide that how to calculate the surface area of a cube is 6x square in it, and just put the value of x equals to 4 there, then it is actually 96 square meters. So the required surface area is 96 square meters. That's nice. Okay, now we are done with solving problems for area and volume based units. Now let us see some problems from our textbook. Rohim produces 500 kg 700 gram of potatoes in a piece of land. How much potatoes will be produced in 11 pieces of land with equal area? That's so simple. Just convert 500 kg 700 gram to grams and multiplied by 11 to get the total gram potatoes, and the conversion is there. The final answer will be 5 metric ton 507 kg 700 gram. You just let me know if you do not understand the conversion there. 5 metric ton 507 kg 700 gram. It remains to you as a homework, as I have solved it. You just check if you understand it or not. This one is so simple, that's why I am not going to illustrate this one. So let us see our next problem. Okay, a merchant sells 20 kg 400 gram of lentil per day. On average, how much lentil does he sell each month? This one is actually another simple problem. These problems are related to unit conversion, right? As you can see, 20 kg 400 gram is converted to 20,400 gram, as kg is converted to gram by multiplying it by 1000. So in one day you are having 20,400 grams, so in 30 days you are having 612 kg, right? So that's okay, that's the answer. And finally, this is our last question of the lecture. A merchant, and this is 21 number question, a merchant sells 18 kg 300 gram of rice and 5 kg 750 grams of salt each day. How much of rice and salt does he sell per month? Okay, let us do it for the rice first. 18 kg 300 gram is converted to 18,300 grams, and it is for one day, and for 30 days it is 549 kg. And a similar thing must be done for the quantity of salt. 5 kg 750. Convert 5 kg 750 gram to grams, and then for one day 5750, for 30 day it is 1,72,500 grams, and I have converted that thing to 172 kg 500 gram of salt. That's so simple, right? Okay students, our lecture ends here. By the way, I have written some basic British units that actually sometimes handy when you are dealing with MCQ type questions, and those units are 12 inch 1 feet and 3 feet 1 yard and 1760 yard 1 mile. I suggest you to memorize these kind of units because they are tremendously important for your MCQ questions. 1 inch equals to 2.54 centimeters, 1 mile equal to 1.61 kilometers, and Well, this thing is your homework. 1 square centimeters equals to 0.16 square inches. Well, how this thing actually happens, when you have 1 inch equals to 2.54 centimeters. If you are having 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters, how do you get 1 square centimeter equals to 0.16 square inches? This is your homework. By the way, the second one and the third one is also your homework for the next class. Okay, you should send to me your homeworks by my WhatsApp number, and your time for sending me your homeworks is every Thursday night from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Okay, thank you students, I hope you enjoyed this lecture. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.